What's going on, everyone? John here from The Real Talk, back again with another review, and that is for Gemini Man, which is directed by Ang Lee, stars Will Smith, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Clive Owen, and Benedict Wong. So, obviously, this movie has been on Twitter a lot. Everybody's been talking mad crap about it, right? And I think that's why when I went into the movie, I was expecting a horrible, one of the worst movies of the year. And I actually enjoyed it. Color me shocked. Sue me or whatever. I mean, I actually really enjoyed it. And it's not like I said. This is my Twitter reaction. I said, "Is it a great movie? No. Is it one of my favorite films of the year? No. But I don't think it's as bad as everybody's been making it out to be. There's a lot of, I guess, in my opinion, redeemable qualities. Like, Will Smith is one of them. I'm a big fan of Will Smith ever since, in the late 90s, early 2000s, Men in Black. Bad Boys. What is another one? Independence Day. And his serious roles: Pursuit of Happiness, 7 Pounds, Hancock, I'm Legend. But that's why I was really not really excited. I was just excited. I was all right. The first trailers came out. I was like, whatever. But then I started. Okay, it's Ang Lee. Ang Lee's done amazing movies in the past. Will Smith is one of my favorite actors. One of my favorite kind of celebrities. He's a charismatic, charming guy. Kind of like he has the whole thing going on like The Rock. So and then the kind of the premise, right? I was all right, cool. This kind of this aged veteran soldier, kind of an assassin, kind of going on a mission, and all of a sudden this younger version of himself pops up trying to kill him. It's like, what the heck? What's going on? And I think that's where everything went wrong. I feel like they were like, okay, cool. This is the premise, and that's it. I feel like they forgot about it. It's like they were like, okay, what can we do now? Like, this is the premise, this is the actors, excuse me, and like that's it. I think that's the movie's biggest flaw, is that you're promised this kind of, again, like I said, this kind of thrill ride and maybe a little bit like political thriller, kind of, this guy trying to find out who this other person is he a clone or something like that? Well, like, what's going on? And it sounds cool on paper, but apparently there was like 10 writers who didn't know what to do with it. It's like, what the heck? Like, it reminds me of this picture. If I can find it, I'll put it up. It's like this horse, right? And it's like the end of it, like the legs and its butt and whatever. It's like perfect, like a drawing, a great drawing. And in the front of it, it's just like a 2-year-old did it. It's like kind of like reverse. It starts off pretty cool. There's a pretty cool action scene with a train and stuff, but then it's like what the hell's going on? They forgot about like how to write it and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed it for what it was. I wasn't going in there expecting an Academy Award winning film, with some great, Oscar worthy performances. I think that's why another thing that affected me to kind of like it a little bit, that I was expecting this bad film, and I think it was all right. Like I said, there's Will Smith. He's, like I said, he's a great actor. You like to see him on film. He's a great action star. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, it's always great to see her pop up in the other stuff, and Clive Owen. I mean, I liked Clive Owen for a lot of the stuff he did, and Benedict Wong, he's funny in this movie. It's always cool to see him pop up, and that's pretty much it. The action is pretty cool. I didn't see it in. The action's not the best, but there's some decent scenes, decent action scenes. I didn't see it in the high frame rate that everybody else. I think it was like 120 frames per second or something like that. I just saw it in Dolby. Maleficent, yeah, there you go, was coming out this weekend, and therefore, in my theater, there's only one Dolby theater, so that one was going to take its place. And I was like, you know what, I want to see this movie in a big screen with great sound, and it looked and sounded great, and like I said, the action wasn't groundbreaking or revolutionary. It's just kind of like, all right, it's decent, and that's pretty much it, man. And the aging thing, it was great like 80% of the time, and then just like some shots you're like, okay, I can tell a little bit, like when they turn or whatever. But there's one shot at the end, I won't give anything away, but it's just like, wow, like that they really said, you know what, they really sat back and went like, this is my work, I'm proud of this. Like, what? That person needs to be fired. I'm sorry, I never talk about that, but like, what the hell were you thinking? Like, who approved that? But overall, it was cool. It's great to see that. Ang Lee always tries to push the boundaries of like the technology that's available to him. Kind of like Life of Pi with the tiger and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like I said, it's not a great movie, but I don't think it's like one of the worst of the year. I think it was serviceable. I'll rewatch it. Like I'll rewatch it downstairs with my brother and have a good time with it. It's kind of, it would have been cool if it came out, like I said, back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, it would have been cool, you know. But other than that, guys, I mean, like I said, like I always say, if you had any interest in this film, like whether you love Will Smith or Mary Elizabeth Winstead or something like that, go watch it. You know, don't listen to all the negative stuff. And maybe if you do listen to it, like me, I kind of got to me this time. You end up getting a pretty cool film. Like, it's, you know, yeah. But anyways, guys, this movie did come out like a week ago or two. I'm not sure when it came out. So if you guys have seen the film, let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. If you guys want to follow us outside of YouTube, you guys can at The Real Talk with 2Ks on Twitter and Instagram. And until next time, guys, we'll see you at the movies. Peace.